You see this particular fried rice? This particular style will never get your fried rice bad.
And I think to myself,
Team. Hi besties, you know when you see me, it's time to cook. I love to show you guys recipes from my own POV. And in this video, we are doing Nigerian fried rice from my point of view. This is my fried rice recipe and this is a fail-proof recipe. This recipe, if you recreate it the way I'm going to show you, trust me, it will be your best seller. That's if you are a caterer or you sell food or you are a chef. It will be the best recipe ever. If you are a mother and you are cooking for your children, they will definitely love it. But generally, this fried rice recipe, you need to try it because like I always say, cooking is in the technique. If you get the technique right, you will definitely get the recipe right. You understand? So you have to follow a certain technique. Yes, a lot of people cook fried rice and they wonder why do they make mistakes when they are making their fried rice. It's because you are using a wrong technique. And in this video, I will show you the right technique. Let's get straight into the ingredients right now. This is an aerial view of the ingredients I'll be using for my typical Nigerian fried rice recipe. We first have basmati rice. I like to use golden Sela basmati rice, and this is what it looks like. You'll be needing chicken stock. I will explain why you'll be needing chicken stock very soon. Okay, chicken stock or turkey stock, not beef or goat meat or ram meat. I will explain that right after introducing these ingredients. You would also be needing carrots, green peas, carrots. This is spring onions. This is kidney beans. I personally do not like kidney beans, but I'm just going to add it for the sake of this video. Sweet corn. This is peas in the pod. Fresh one, very important. You would also be needing some onions, some garlic, very important. You see these two aromatics, very, very important. You need some freshly chopped pepper and then some liver. What is a Nigerian fried rice without liver? Edo. Very important. And then I will be adding some sesame oil, some salted butter, thyme, and seasoning. These are everything I'll be using for the recipe. The reason why I always advise to use chicken stock or turkey stock for your fried rice is because it has a milder taste. If you use goat meat stock, cow meat stock, ram meat stock, it will overpower the taste of your rice. And I'm sure you don't want that. Fried rice should taste mild and still taste yummy. You want to savor the taste of the flavor of all the veggies and all that. So you using strong protein as the base of your meat stock is going to just overpower the entire fried rice. So I'd advise you use a chicken stock or you use a turkey stock or any other bread. You understand? If you eat igbo, I'm just joking. Yeah, let's start cooking immediately. The first thing we want to do is to prepare our rice. Now go in with salted butter and then some sesame oil. Now you want to go in with the rice. Thyme. Seasoning. Freshly chopped pepper. I like to do this process before cooking the rice because, first of all, the fried rice will last longer. It will last for as long as you want if you do this, if you try this method. Another thing is to create like a deep flavor with the rice. So instead of you just boiling white rice and mixing it with your veggies, which will eventually taste bland, this method is like you, how do I put it now? It's like you preparing a table in the presence of your enemies. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So you are literally creating flavor in the rice. So even without the veggies, the rice already tastes really good. So now I'm using sesame oil in place of normal oil because sesame oil also has a very deep flavor. Do you understand? And I'm adding pepper because I am Nigerian. It's very important for you to add pepper. A lot of people don't add fresh peppers to their fried rice, and I believe that pepper, red pepper, also gives it a very nice color at the end. Do you understand? And then butter. You know how I feel about butter. Butter is very flavorful, especially if you use like salted butter. So all of this cooked with the meat stock, that's the chicken stock. Your rice is already good to go before you now add your veggies. So I'm using the stir fry method, which is the best method for fried rice, if I do say so myself. A lot of people boil their rice and then they add the veggies. No, I don't advise that. I always advise that you pre-cook your veggies at least a little bit before you pre-cook. Means stir fry in my own English. You stir fry the veggies and then you cook the rice the way I am cooking it, and then you mix everything together and stir fry until the rice is dry. With this, your rice would not get bad. Another reason why your fried rice goes bad is because you use bell peppers. Bell peppers spoils your fried rice after a few days. Yes, because you know bell peppers has this watery content, which eventually waters down the fried rice. And again, another reason why your fried rice might go bad is if you use too much spring onions. So you shouldn't use too much spring onions. So you need to ration your spring onions. It shouldn't be too much, you understand? And I always advise that when you add your spring onions at the end, allow it to cook a little bit. Don't just add it and serve. Add it, stir fry, and then you serve so that it can cook properly. The reason why it's getting bad is because your spring onions is not cooked, and you know what happens when your spring onions is not cooked. It tends to get slimy over time, and your rice is going bad. Now, please do not forget to add garlic when you are stir frying your rice, because I forgot to do that. Very important. Now my rice is ready. I want to go in with the meat stock. Now you want to add some water to cook the rice until it is semi-cooked. So your rice shouldn't be totally done. It should be half done. You remember that the rice will still undergo a stir fry process. So while the rice is cooking, I'm going to prep my veggies. I'm going to be using this my big pan. This is my very beautiful big pan to prep it. I like space when I'm making fried rice. Even if you're making it in bulk, I'd advise that you mix your fried rice in a very big pan so that you can stir fry it very well. So now you can as well use a pot. I'm not saying you shouldn't use a pot, but I prefer to use a pan because I want to work the rice with the veggies very well. You will see what I mean. So I'm heating up my pan now. Stir fry process is very, very fast. When you are stir frying on extremely high heat. Yes, this is so that your veggies should remain crunchy. So now imagine you stir frying with low heat. What that does is that it starts to soak your veggies, and then your veggies starts to become less crunchy. But when you are stir frying, it is allowed to cook on extremely high heat, and that's what I'm going to do here today. My stir fry process will not be more than 10 minutes for everything. Sharp, and we are done. We'll just wait for the rice to be done, and then we'll mix it together. You see, I'm sure many of you might wonder why Chef T is not adding curry to our fried rice. I personally have issues with adding curry to fried rice because I believe that fried rice can do better without curry, first of all. And then again, curry is a dominant. Curry would dominate the taste of your fried rice. No matter the spice you add to your fried rice, it's going to dominate it. Fried rice is all about the veggies and all the other ingredients that you use, and not the curry. You can add thyme, you can add basil, you can even add rosemary to your fried rice, but curry, you can use very little turmeric, you understand? But even if you use too much turmeric, you will be tasting turmeric and you have made turmeric rice. And even the curry too, you've just made curry rice. So I always advise that you use very little quantity. If at all you want to add, you want that green look and everything. But then again, using your meat stock, using spring onions and these peas and even the green peas like this, the frozen one, makes your rice naturally green, so you might not need curry at all. Just try it for once and come back and thank me later. Let's get to it. Butter, sesame oil, a little oil, so you can use olive, you can use canola, anyone is totally fine. I'm going to go straight in with my onions. I will saute the onions until the onions caramelizes. Garlic, liver. I'm going to add the liver so that it can somewhat fry before I add the remaining veggies. Peas, carrots, sweet corn, seasoning, like I said, this process is very fast. You need to be very fast so that the veggies don't overcook. Kidney beans, and then the fresh pepper. The reason why I did not add the fresh pepper after the onions is I don't want the fried rice tasting like stew, because that's what it will taste like. The pepper will just come in last so that it can just do its job towards the end. Now I've turned off the heat from my veggies. I don't want it to cook anymore. The rice is ready. You see, fried rice is really easy to prepare. Just make sure that you get your rice right while that is cooking. Mix your veggies, mix them together in a pan, stir fry until dry, and your Nigerian fried rice is ready. Let's check out our rice. So that the rice is ready. You can even eat this rice alone like this without adding veggies. Now we're going to transfer the rice into the pan and then stir fry. So now you scoop and then you mix. You scoop, drop, and then mix. Say waiting. Are you serious? You learn every day. Now you want to add spring onions. After adding the spring onions, just make sure that you stir fry until any form of liquid is out of the rice. This will also strengthen the length of the lifespan of the fried rice. You see this particular fried rice, come next month, it will be the same thing in the same way in my fridge. This particular style will never get your fried rice bad. Following this method is the secret. Go and ask around. And then the taste, you guys. This is perfect, you guys. Trust me. Come and have a taste. Come. And there you have it, besties. This is how I make my own Nigerian fried rice. This method always works for me. There are other methods. I'm sure you guys have seen some other methods on my YouTube channel. This is an upgraded method. And I'm sure if you try this, you will definitely love making fried rice. Many people always shy away from making fried rice because they don't know how to make it. They don't get the technique. Please throw your curry away. You see that the rice is still green. Do you understand? So you don't need it, but you can add very little if you want to. Actually, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you liked this in the comment section, and as usual, let me know if you'll be recreating this. Make sure you share, you like, you subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. Wait, before you go, if you watch this video to this point, type fried rice in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, besties.